Okay, everybody, it's Sunday. That means it's book review day. Let's review a book. Last time I did a review on Buck Brannaman. It was a video review, but this time I've got a book from him. If you've never heard of the guy, definitely go check it out. Go check out the review. I'll link it below of the 7 clinics videos, DVDs that I did. Highly recommended. Very, very knowledgeable and wise horseman who has a lot of experience under his belt in dealing with horses in a really good way, I think. So, you know, you may or may not have any interest in ranch roping. You may think to yourself, why would I ever want to rope a cow? Why would I don't want to do that. And that's fine. This book isn't to tell you to do that, but this book does cover how you might start getting to do that if you wanted to do it. But that's not exactly why I'm recommending this book. The reason I'm recommending this Ranch Roping with Buck Brannaman and A.J. Mangum is because a lot of the stuff in here has to do with horsemanship. How you might treat your horse, how you might get them used to roping, how you might get them used to dragging stuff around, how you might get used to just catching stuff and then trying to get it off and dragging the rope in and throwing the rope and that sound and the twirling above your head or your side or on the other side. Stressing your horse out or challenging your horse can lead to so many good things in the future for other things that you're going to stress them out about, or they're going to find stress about themselves. A horse that has been through many different things becomes just a much more confident horse, and they can build on their own successes, whether you've led them through them or not, through it or not. Then, you know, in this case, doing some kind of roping can be one of those activities that you do, just like all the other groundwork I recommend with tarps or the archery, going on trails, flags, barrels. I mean, there's piles of things that you can do. Balloons and shower curtains and floaties and all kinds of things. So I recommend this book, not necessarily, I mean, if you want to get into ranch roping, it's a great start. Good book to get with. Covers a lot of material in that way, different types of throwing. Hard to follow precisely in book form. He also has DVDs, but they're ancient. You can visually see it there, but you could probably follow how to do shots on YouTube or something like that, or TV shows or something. There's probably DVD sets out there otherwise by other people that do roping, so you can learn to rope there. But what this book really covers, which I really like, is the horsemanship aspect of it, and how you might start to think about teaching your horse, not just roping, but anything. And so wise words from Buck Brannaman, in my opinion, are worth the time and money to spend picking up and reading about and trying to understand. I'm going to read you guys a paragraph that I really liked near the it's near the end. This book's not actually overly long. It's about 124 pages or something, 27. Yeah, so not very long and piled with. I mean, there's just lots and lots of pictures, so you can see that he talks and walks the walk, and he can do all this stuff, and he teaches it all the time. So anyway, so I've got a paragraph I want to read to you guys, and this you can take out the word ropers or roping and apply it to archers or dressage riders or hunter jumpers or whatever. And the activities in here that they do, it could be applied to, you know, half passing or going over cavalettes or going down trails and finding logs or going across streams or something. Any of the activities in here can be replaced, and the culture of the riding can be replaced easily. So here we go. The biggest mistake beginning ropers make is that they do not practice hard enough on their roping dummy or on their horsemanship. Their horsemanship may be really primitive, even crude. Then they will try to rope and they will not be safe. They will have bad experiences roping if their horsemanship is poor. So that's what I find this book really covers a lot of, is making sure that you have a foundation to build on to do other things. So it may not be roping. And the advice and the thoughts and the experience that's within this book, I think is worth the value. So that's why I'm recommending it. Thought I'd do a quick review. That's about it. I mean, everything else is just the obvious. I guess you could say if you wanted to know about roping, you could go through the index. But he starts talking about the types of throws that you can do. You can do your forward swings, the hula hand, the backhand, which are the three most common ones. Then you got to figure out how you're going to move a cow, or you know, when you catch stuff, whatever it may be, a roping dummy, a log, your friend's kid, you know. And so you learn about dallying. He talks about logging and tracking. And then working upwards, if you really want to get into it, you obviously would be recommended to sort of connect up with somebody who can show you this physically as well. But it starts talking about 3-man doctoring, 2-man doctoring, because a lot of times when you're ranch roping, you got to catch cows and fix them. There's something wrong. And then he talks about some of the strategies, and then some of the equipment you might use, the types of ropes that you can use. Talks about hobbling, and all kinds of just little things that you don't know about unless you've been there and had the experience. So Ranch Roping with Buck Brannaman and A.J. Mangum. Really good book. I recommend it. Check it out. And you know, let me know what you guys think. If you have any books you want me to check out too, or review, let me know. Put them in the comments, and I'll see about looking at them. So anyways, that ends this one now. I'll see you guys next week. And I have an idea what I'm going to talk about, but it might change. So I don't want to say anything, but I've got a pretty good idea, and it's a good one. So I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Good luck with the book. A lot of information.